Hi, I'm Red.
And I'm Blue. And this is Red and Blue Review. We know there's a lot of critic shows on the internet, so thanks for watching ours.
So, what are we reviewing? Comic, movie, what?
Green Lantern, the live-action movie starring Ryan Red. What are you doing?
I'm gonna need this to get through this movie a second time.
This is my third time, and you don't see me going for the alcohol.
Fine, I'm still doing Star Sapphire drinking game.
What?
Alright, boys and girls, grab your favorite hard liquor and shot glasses because it's time for the Star Sapphire drinking game. Tell them the rules, Red.
The rules are pretty simple. Every time a 10 that Kara will layer on to become a Star Sapphire, take a shot.
Tell them what they'll win, Blue.
Massive hangover and a relief from this sometimes painfully stupid movie?
That's right. Back to the show, girls.
When am I getting an answer?
I have no idea. Let's just get through this piece of shit. Intern, bring me a glass for that. Sure thing, boss.
When did we get an intern?
Well, I decided no two people should suffer through this alone. So guys, what are we doing? No! Come back here! You're watching it!
This is the Green Lantern live-action movie starring Ryan Reynolds as Hal Jordan, Earth's first Green Lantern.
Beware my power. Green Lantern's light!
What?
That isn't true and you know it.
What? Yes, it is. Hal Jordan is the first Earthling Lantern of Sector 2814 and the Green Lantern Corps.
Yeah, but that's not what you said. You said he was the first Green Lantern of Earth.
He is.
He isn't.
The first Green Lantern of Earth is a man named Alan Scott. Though you're technically right, Hal is the first Earthling in the Green Lantern Corps. Alan is the first Green Lantern of Earth. Scott made his first appearance in 1940's All-American Comics number 16, and would be a founding member of the Justice Society of America, which would later be the stepping stone for the JLA. Yes, Alan Scott's ring differs from the new Green Lantern ring in the case that it's powered by magic and only has the one lantern and is weak against wood instead of the yellow impurity. And yes, Scott is only related to the Green Lanterns by name, but what?
Well, what about the New 52 and the continuity changes leading up to that, such as the removing of parallax from the Green Lantern power battery, and henceforth making all Green Lanterns impervious to the yellow impurity?
This is pre-New 52. Parallax was removed from the power battery as of the destruction of it by possessed Hal. Before Rebirth, I think, but we'll talk about that later. Right now we have a crappy movie to get through. Where did that intern go?
Ah, no, don't make me watch the green!
Oh! Wait, what's wrong with his mask?
Do we have to go into that seriously? Because if we do, we'll be here for hours, and everyone said the same thing. Why is everything green?
Because it's the Green Lantern and everything has to be green. Is that about right?
Yep.
Billions of years ago, a race of immortals harnessed the most powerful force in existence, the emerald energy of willpower. These immortals, the guardians of the universe, built a world from where they could watch over all of existence, the planet Oa.
Isn't the universe a little big for that? Oh, hey, look, our logo, awesome.
Together, these 3,600 recruits formed the intergalactic peacekeepers known as the Green Lantern Corps. Of all the threats the Corps ever faced, the gravest was an entity of fear known as Parallax.
Corona.
Only the legendary Green Lantern Abin Sur was capable of capturing and imprisoning this beast.
Pardon me?
That's not Parallax. It looks nothing like Parallax. It's Corona.
Which he did on the lost planet of Riot.
Wait, didn't they just explain something important? No, because we're not even 5 minutes in and they already had the mythology screwed up!
Easy, Redifer.
Don't you ready for me?!
I'm just saying, we're only 5 minutes in. Give them a chance to redeem themselves.
You are afraid. Good.
Did their skeletons just fly out of their bodies? What the frick?
Guardians, is this gonna be a long movie? Hey, I thought that was for the Star Sapphire drinking game.
Oh, it is.
I think we're gonna need a bigger bottle to get through this. Okay, so even I admit that the makeup team did a really good job on the costumes.
Even if the CGI uniforms look
Traveling
like
at
crap.
maximum velocity. Tell Vantara
Vantara is dead.
the planet's inhabitants.
Your mission to evacuate them is no longer necessary. It's just as it was on Tarok. Every life form destroyed and their essence absorbed. Traces of yellow power everywhere.
And the Guardians.
The Guardians are silent. I demand you ignore this.
I don't know, I kind of like them.
I don't know anything about this movie, comic, whatever. And even I think they look like poo.
Intern? Who said you could talk?
I did.
Wait, why do we need an intern anyway?
We've been through this. So I have someone to do stuff for me, so we don't have to suffer alone.
I'm sorry! Someone smacked me on the head and now I have short-term memory loss. Wait, what were we talking about?
Now then, this next part coming up is wrong. It's just flat out wrong.
What do you mean?
Blue, you read the comics. Who kills Adam, sir?
Atrocitus pre-Red Lantern, but he was, well, still is, I guess, an intergalactic terrorist who hates the Guardians and anyone who works for them, as in the Green Lanterns. Can't remember the exact how, but Abin and Atrocitus get into a brawl on Abin's ship. That's another thing I don't quite understand. Their rings can do anything, literally anything they can imagine, but they still use physical ships.
The charge doesn't last forever, and it takes a lot of concentration to keep that stuff going.
Right, but I still don't understand what you mean by...
I'm badly wounded. Heading to the nearest inhabited planet for the selection process.
Oh, never mind then. I thought this was the Green Lantern movie, not the make stuff up as we go movie.
Why are you so mad about this? I thought you liked this movie.
I'm mad because they had Jeff Johns working on this movie with them.
Who?
Fool! You know not what you speak of. I curse thee to the bottomless pit of comic book hell!
What Blue means is Jeff Johns is a writer, comic book writer, and a pretty influential one at DC Comics too. Jeff is the one who brought Hal back in the first place in Green Lantern Rebirth, started the Blackest Night, and ended it with the Brightest Day. He even changed comics forever by writing Road to Flashpoint and the main Flashpoint comic miniseries, and started the New 52 last September. Blue also has a crush on him.
It's not a crush! his admiration. He knows the characters so well and their mythologies. And this movie is an insult to everything he and the comics stand for.
Keep it in your pants, Blue. You need to focus more on the movie. Anyway, as you've seen, the plot is sort of close to the stuff in the comics, but at the same time nowhere near it. But there is one thing I cannot and will not accept.
Parallax.
It's Parallax.
He became Parallax.
It's Corona!
You know, I could forgive that. I could forgive everything that they got wrong if they didn't have Jeff helping them. What I can't forgive is how boring it is. Seriously, it took me 3 weeks to write the script for this review because I couldn't get through it a 4th time. I mean, seriously, forget the Star Sapphire drinking game. You need a Green Lantern drinking game. Every time something doesn't make sense, take a shot.
Brightest day.
Blackest night. No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
Every time they say Parallax, but mean Corona, take a shot.
Ready to make a stand against Parallax before it reaches Oa.
Yes, I do. And that's exactly why Parallax is beating you, because you're afraid to even admit you're afraid.
Every time the CGI is laughably bad, take a shot.
To master the ring, you must learn to focus your will and create what you see in your mind.
You'll be so hammered, by the end of the movie, you'll forget your own name. It's that bad. Why is it so bad?
Okay, Blue. It's okay, Blue.
No, it's not. All I wanted was to like this movie, but after all these times watching it, I hate it. Everything about it is bad, and I love Green Lantern, and I love Hal, and I love Jeff, but it's just so bad. And I'm supposed to be the optimistic one, and I can't do it, it's just so bad. The only part that's kind of cool is when they're flying the planes. They actually pulled that off really well, but it's so bad!
How about next time we review a good comic book movie?
Like what?